So Kim was one of the first people to think about the importance of seeding the growth of high-performing charter schools. And the initial investment that the New Schools Venture Fund made in Aspire Public Charter Schools at the time was one of the first private investments in the growth of charter schools. So in many ways, when we talk about innovation in education, I think about Kim Smith. And when I think about scaling high-performing networks, the contributions that her organization made to the Race to the Top and I3 grants at the federal level are really pivotal and important milestones. We consider Howard to be our godfather. He has been an advocate for parental choice, an advocate of opening the door to access for more low-income parents to access better schools since I've known him. So for him, it's not so much about the types of schools, it's about making sure that you're attending a good school, whether it's a charter school, whether it's a private school, whether it's a public school. He also has a fundamental belief in the importance of empowering local community leaders in this exercise. He has been an advocate of bringing more community leadership to the forefront. And so having Howard at our conference as the keynote speaker is very special to me personally, but the movement has also grown with him as he has led the way in many respects. The federal government has been one of the charter school movement's best friends since the inception of the charter school program, which was something that passed with bipartisan support in Congress and was supported by then President Clinton. President Clinton talked about charter schools on the campaign trail back when no one knew what they were. In fact, he jokes about the fact that his campaign managers would tease him about how involved and how excited he was about charter schools, even though there was just one of them in Minnesota at the time. So the federal government, and a lot of people don't know this, the federal government has now poured $3 billion to either launch new charter schools, and now to replicate effective charter schools, but also in seeding funding for facilities finance for charter schools. So in many respects, it has been the movement's best friend. And past presidents, since President Clinton, President Bush, and now President Obama, have made putting more money into the charter school program one of their priorities. This past year, we worked very closely with Congress and with the administration to also make sure that we updated this program so that the focus was not just on seeding the growth of new schools, but also giving some advantages to those schools that were trying to replicate across state lines the successful models like Rocket Ship, like KIPP, like Success Academies. Traditionally, the money has gone directly to states for them to send it to schools. Now that you have charter management organizations that are replicating across state lines, in many ways they are operating like a school district, and we feel that it's important to reward their success and encourage that they try to scale beyond the districts in which they reside.